Guess you guys can call me the shade tree mechanic because I do a lot of work on vehicles out here in my property, and as you can tell, I'm parked underneath a shade tree. So here we go. Today's problem, let's check this out. We have a 2010 Ford Escape that my wife and I had just purchased. Low mileage, good little car, runs pretty smooth. One issue with it was the previous owner informed us that the air conditioner wasn't working. For whatever reasons, it would kick on for a few minutes and then kick back off. Well, I brought it home a couple days later and I decided that I was going to tinker with it because, as you can see, I also tinker with my truck, put a motor in it. Anyway, so I checked out some other YouTubers' advice on how to address the issue. So first thing I did was I came over here to this little nifty thing right here, the fuse panel, and I checked for, blown fuses, blown relays, and none of them had any issues. So another tip was to come over here to this side of the vehicle. And if you look right here, that's your canister for your air conditioning. It's right here sitting on top. Right there, sitting on top. Can you see it? That is your pressure regulator for your air conditioning. Now, I know I'm not a certified mechanic. I haven't gone to school for this, but I have worked on vehicles my entire life. My dad owned a shop, my family owned their own business. So I am fairly how should I say it? Fairly knowledgeable in mechanics. So I come over here and I take off my pressure regulator off of the canister. Immediately you can hear a little pop once the pressure's released from the pressure regulator. So I pull it off and ask any mechanic, what's your two tools most used? WD-40 and duct tape. No, just kidding about the duct tape. WD-40 though is very commonly used in a lot of mechanics. So I use WD-40 to clean the pressure regulator, and I used an electronics cleaner to clean the electronics side of the pressure regulator to make sure that it gets good contact, good ground. So I cleaned it all up and I reinstalled it. And folks, I'm going to tell you this, they say it's a bad thing to do, but relieving some of the pressure off of that pressure regulator before I reinstalled it, relieving some pressure from that system, whether it's trapped air, I don't know, it could be a number of things, maybe built up gases or whatever the case may be. Anyway, I relieved just a little bit of pressure off of that system, and folks, I'm telling you what, this thing puts out some cold air. I'm talking freeze you out cold. We'll go in here real quick and we'll start it up. As you can see, I got it set on max AC. It's dialed in. And it is, I'm telling you, I wish there was a way for you guys to actually be inside this car right now, because it's a night and day difference compared to what it was doing before. I just did that little bit of work, that just 10 minutes of cleaning up a part that I already had access to, and just doing a little bit of homework with the vehicle, like investing a little bit of time and curiosity, so to speak, about the vehicle. I'm not saying it's going to work on every vehicle because I don't know, but I do know one thing. I know me as the shade tree mechanic that I am, I rely a lot on my research. Excuse me, gotta dip in. I rely on a lot of my research for my knowledge. YouTube videos, I got children's books inside, but nothing can beat getting out here and getting your hands on the product. A lot of car parts stores, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whatever the case may be, I know where I'm from, they're wanting to try to get you to purchase something. And that might not always be the case. And that's the point of my show, is to give you guys whatever knowledge I can hand out for somebody else. Maybe it'll help somebody, I hope it does. But before you go and buy anything, just check your vehicle out. Check the parts. A lot of the times, the part might not be broken. It might just need to be cleaned up. A little bit of dirt inside of it. Maybe it's not getting a good connection. So, definitely invest a little bit of your time to explore your vehicles hands-on, and you might save yourself a lot of money, because I know that little part that I was pointing at a second ago, that little bitty part on that canister, that's a $100 part for this car. I don't have that kind of money. That's why I'm a shade tree mechanic. Alright, well, I hope y'all like my video, and I hope y'all hit some likes and let me know what you think, and if you've ever had any situations similar to mine, because I'm always up for swapping some knowledge here. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you very much.